Hello, Dr. Lego fans, it's me, Dr. Lego Man, bringing you episode 3 of the Random Pod, and today I'm talking about the new TV series, Gotham. Now, this is basically a prequel TV series that takes place in between the murder of Bruce Wayne's parents and Bruce Wayne's adulthood. So, to put it in perspective, Bruce Wayne is still a kid at this point. And it focuses on Jim Gordon, who's not commissioner yet, he's just captain. And that's basically the main character, Jim Bullock, Harvey Bullock. And some of the villains you meet in the first episode. You meet Oswald Cobblepot, who will become the Penguin in the first episode. But he really just takes that turn, and he's really the first one that you see losing it and becoming the villain, because this is set before all the villains in the Batman universe, so Joker, Riddler, Catwoman, Penguin, Poison Ivy. It's before before all them become villains, so they're just still people at this point. But at the end of the first episode, Oswald sort of loses it and then murders a random fisherman, and then he's starting his transformation into the Penguin. So I imagine before long you will see him become the Penguin. And we also see Edward Nygma in the first episode. He isn't Riddler at this point, but he still likes doing riddles, and he's a forensic scientist for the police department. This wasn't how it is in the comics. He was just a scientist, not working for the police department, but I don't mind that because they've still got most of it right. They've still got it there, it's just he's not a forensic scientist, and he really is sort of annoyed when people solve his riddles. And there's a big change they've made for Poison Ivy. She's a kid as well, and she's not Pamela Ivy anymore, she's Ivy Pepper. Which I suppose they made that just in case anyone who's not familiar with the comics can guess she's Poison Ivy. And Catwoman is also a kid, so Selena Kyle, she's older than Bruce Wayne and Bruce, but she's one of the most likeable characters in this so far. And I just like the fact that you're like a villain. And another massive change is Alfred, played by Sean Pertwee. Yes, that's John Pertwee's son. He isn't like the Alfred we've seen before. He's not really that kind. Well, he is. But to Gordon, he's always been kind in the comics and in the films. But in this, he's sort of horrible to him. He's not like the normal Alfred we know. And so, since this is before Batman, this is sort of a Sherlock meets Batman universe type thing. And they're trying to solve who killed Thomas and Martha Wayne. On the way you meet all these villains and other stuff in the middle of it. And another thing they're doing is the Joker. You don't meet him straight away, or it's not pointed out to you who he is straight away. You just have to, they're presenting you with a bunch of different people, and you have to guess. Every week they introduce you to a new person who could be the Joker, but you have to guess who it is, and they'll reveal it near the end of season 1, I presume, which I like. And thankfully it didn't fall prey to the normal prequel mistakes, which is continuity errors in every single place possible, and it's just a horrible piece of work. And it has got some continuity errors. As I said, they've changed some things, but that's only to suit the show better. I don't really think it's that bad, and overall I think this is a good way to fill in the gaps between, because Batman Begins and the original Batman film sort of did it, but that was just you saw his parents die, then cut to his adulthood. It wasn't really explained, so I think this is a good thing to slot in. So you could go Batman Begins, death scene, and this, even though this has a death scene as well, and it's sort of done differently. And Catwoman's there, even though she's not, but I like Catwoman's, or Selena Kyle. She is really good. The actress plays her well, she's not unlikable, and to be honest, she's just like that street urchin who knows most things, and I imagine when she finally meets Bruce, she and him will get on quite well, because if you don't know, in the comics they have got married. So Gotham is a good show. I recommend you watch it. And even I am Batman or the DC universe, I do prefer DC to Marvel, and I really do enjoy this. But if you don't really not familiar with DC, I'm not sure you'll enjoy it that much, but I suppose you could give it a go. And it's on Mondays at 9 on Channel 5, or it's on Fox. And it's nice that they're doing this sort of thing, and I wish they could do it more often. And maybe they could do it with a Doctor Who type. They could do it with Doctor Who, maybe. Because this is sort of the thing that, after many years, the gaps have been filled. The final piece of the jigsaw puzzle is coming together, and even then, they're sort of creating their own. Gotham is creating their own jigsaw puzzle. Because you're not going to get told the Joker, and this is a really good TV show. I recommend you watch it. And I look forward to how they're going to see how the other people who become the famous villains turn out, because the Penguin is all sort of started it, and as the season progresses, you see him going from nice to the Penguin. And I really think this is gonna work out well, and I hope they do another season. And before I go, I have a playlist for this. I've got a playlist for this and my Series 8 reviews. So that's episode 3 of the Random Pod. Comment, tell me what you want to see next. I will try and keep it different every week. Try not to do the same thing twice in a row. Comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do check it out if you're a big Batman fan. You'll love it. And I'll see you next week. I'm starting my Mummy on the Orient Express review. Comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye.